What's going on, YouTube? I went to 3 local coin shops and they all told me about the same thing. If you look before you, you see private mint or generic, 90% constitutional, never junk, or pieces of me as I like to call them, and the old classic American Silver Eagle. There's a reason for that. The 3 shops told me about the same thing. I went in there, I'm if you will, shopping for a local coin shop. As funny as that sounds. And what I mean is, I'm looking to diversify my buying and future selling strategies, potentially. Always looking to improve my buying strategy. I mean, for sure. If I can get a good coin shop, to deal with, that's always a win. It's a good way to diversify both buying and selling, and potentially stack if they have things that I like, if they have things for a good price, if they have things that appeal to me. So that's what I've been doing. So I've, if you will, been shopping for local coin shops by going to local coin shops, which leads me to the diversification part of this video. If you've been listening to me for any amount of time, you know I've been talking a lot about diversification. I've had people ask me to elaborate on that, how I invest in markets, and at times take profits out should they be made and put into physical assets, because my end game, folks, is physical assets: gold, silver, other precious metals, land. That's what I want to get to, and the more of it I can achieve, the better off I'll be. And I've found, historically speaking, for myself, not a financial advisor, but I have found that investing in the markets has been a good way to do that. And that leads me into another way to diversify portfolios. While I'm not a financial advisor, none of this is financial advice. Everyone should do their own due diligence, do their own research, find out what works best for them. I want to talk about the sponsor of this video today, which is CLLXF Mines. OTC ticker CLLXF. CLLXF Mines has been around for quite some time. I'm a huge fan of mining stocks. I have been for some time. I think it's a great way to contribute to companies that go out, find the minerals, and put them in my stack. To me, that's kind of a win-win. That's just my opinion. CLLXF Mines is a Canadian mining company, which is very important because if you know anything about mines, local jurisdictions mean a lot to the longevity of that mine due to environmental concerns. And Canada happens to be one of the better environment local jurisdictions for mining. So CLLXF Mines is a Canadian-based company that focuses on the exploration of gold, silver, copper, and zinc. So both base and precious metals, which is important. It was founded in 2011, but it does have roots that go as far back as 1927 when it was called Callanan Mines. CLLXF has made a lot of exciting mineral discoveries of base and precious metals in the mines, and raising funds through the sales of stocks for that company to begin extracting these metals. And that goes back to what I was saying about how I think it's a great strategy, at least in my opinion. Again, not a financial advisor, none of this is financial advice, but I like to support the companies that go out and if you will, do the digging for me, do the hard work. These are the folks out there making it happen, putting the metals in my stack, your stack, and all of our stacks. So I think it's a great way to kind of support those who support us. There are a lot of mining companies out there. I like some, I don't like others as far as investment opportunities. What makes CLLXF Mines different? Well, the discovery of deposits involves significant technical challenges, and CLLXF has 2 secret weapons for accomplishing this. One is environment, and the other is team. The jurisdiction in which the mines are located is one of the safest and most mining-friendly in the world, which we discussed. The team, however, is the real secret asset weapon that they have. Anyone with enough money can buy a mine, but a team as experienced and knowledgeable as CLLXF is very hard to put together. CLLXF is a great company with zero debt. That's so important when you're investing in a company, to look at the management and the debt that the company has. In my opinion, I think that's very important. It has a fairly small market cap of about 17 million, and its stock today, at the filming of this video, is just under 94 cents a share. So that might be a good way, if you're looking to get exposure in your portfolio, to enter the mining stock aspect of things and get that exposure. CLLXF is a great company. Like I said, they have zero debt. As with any investment, you got to do your own research, do your due diligence before investing your hard-earned money, because let's face it, folks, our money comes harder and harder every day. But it's definitely worth giving CLLXF Mines a look. I will have a link in the description below if you want to check them out. Many respectable capital allocators have put their money where their mouth is and invested in CLLXF. And I want to give a huge shout out to CLLXF Mines for supporting my channel and the wonderful precious metals community on YouTube. Thank you very much, CLLXF. I appreciate it. Now let's get back to the video. So, all the shops pretty much told me the same thing. And that being said, if you are stacking generic bullion, if you are stacking 90%, if you are stacking ASEs, I personally think you're on a good path. I certainly hope you are, because that's the path I'm on. I've also been adding platinum to the stack, as many of you know, potentially. I've been at that just over almost 2 months, actually, about a week shy of 2 months, give or take. And I'm about 1.6 ounces in. It's pretty good. I'm liking the platinum exposure. I'm liking the mining stock exposure. I'm liking my crypto exposure. I think there's a lot of opportunities out there. And again, my end game is to increase my income, which I've done. I am a man of my word. If you've been following what I said I was going to do, I'm going to allocate 1 day a week to work in that side hustle, and a couple hours 2 or 3 times a week after my day job for more money to put into both stocks and metal. Poverty is a choice for most of us. I've said it time and time again, and I'll continue to say that. And I think that the end game for me is going to be physical precious metal. It's going to be land. I don't see having too much metal as A, being possible, or B, being a bad thing. So with that being said, head on over to my Rumble. That is also in the link below, or the description below, excuse me. Follow me over there, hit the like button, drop a comment so I know you're there. I cannot tell who's following me over there. It's a little bit different, so make sure you do that. As always, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention. I appreciate you being here. To my return subscribers and my new subscribers, y'all are so appreciated. I can't tell you enough. Again, CLLXF Mines, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. I appreciate you. I see a lot of potential with that company. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, not a financial advisor. I don't have a crystal ball. Everything we do is choices we make on our own. We're all grown-ups here, I think, mostly. I'm kind of grown up. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, keep stacking.